Welcome back, guys, to another video. In this one, we're going to be working on the 2012 Polaris Sportsman 400. So, it doesn't have brakes, so we're going to try and get the brakes working today. I got some new parts, and then also the steering has a whole bunch of play in it. So I got new tie rod ends and tie rods, so we're going to throw those on as well. So, let's get right into this video. So what I got here is a new master cylinder. So we're going to be throwing that on, getting rid of that old one that's been stripped so many times and retapped. So that's going to hopefully fix our issue there. And then look at these. 2 new tie rods, and then 2 more tie rods for the other side, and then I meant tie rod ends, and then our tie rods. So we're going to be throwing those on as well. But yeah, I'm mainly focusing on brakes. I want to be able to stop. That'd be nice. So we got to get these wheels off. So I'm going to get the Milwaukee out and buzz those off. My little Milwaukee can't get off one of the bolts. That's tragic. It looks like it's the same for this side too. One won't come off. I would get my big Milwaukee, but it's out of my truck, so I'm just gonna find a breaker bar. This will do the trick. We just did a lot of rearranging to my garage, or my parents' garage, not mine. And I don't know where anything is now. And now, come right off. One tire off. Two tire off. Sweet. Now I'm gonna start taking off this master cylinder up here and throw the new one on. So let me move you guys in closer. As you guys can see here, the garage is not the cleanest right now. I need to work on it. I gotta clean it up. But we got a new shelf for the kayaks, so everything's kind of moved out of place, and we got rid of some file cabinets. So yep, we had to get rid of some stuff to make room for some new stuff, like this new toolbox my dad got. So that's pretty cool. We just have 2 bolts right here on top. This one looks a little stripped. Let's hope it comes out. We'll see. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, that one came out no problem. That's good. Now this one's the one I think is gonna give us some trouble. Oh. Oh boy. No. Oh. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's a beautiful sound. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I always just get a little metal saw out and I'll just saw in a flathead normally, if I can. Or if I wasn't lazy, I'd get my Dremel out. Okay, let me go get my next tool. Here's my next favorite tool, or one of my new favorite tools. This little hammer thing. So I put a flathead in there now. I'm just gonna pound it off. Oh boy. Hopefully it moved. I'm severely struggling just because I'm in the mood to weld today, I might just weld a little nut to the top of it. Because I think the bolt, they rust, right? Stainless steel. We'll find out. It'll be fun. I want to weld anyways. Okay, so I got everything set up. I hope it's gonna work. I don't know. We'll see. I got this vice grip on it, but it's not really holding it. It's just like there to hopefully keep it from flying off. And then I don't know if I have my ground hooked up right. It's just on the brake lever. We'll see. We'll see. I swear if I burn a hole in my hay dudes. My trigger doesn't work. Oh, it was stuck. Now it's way too long. Gosh dang it, man. Jeez. Oh, the hay dudes on. Just from, dude. Almost burned the hay dudes down. Better be careful. Ooh. Yeah, my ground sucks. There we go. Did that do anything? I hope so. Look at it, it's glowing. Oh, fill that sucker in. Oh, that thing glowing. Oh my gosh. Now, if okay, that might have been a little overkill. Look at that thing glow. It's already cooling down now. So now we hope that that works, right? I just throw a socket on it and it comes right off. Guys, my dogs are howling. Can you hear them? Let's go check up on them. I'm home alone, so I have to be the dog sitter. What? What? You tell me. What's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah? What? What do you see? What do you hear? You want to go outside and work in the garage with me? Yeah? Let's go. Let's go. Molly, come on. Molly, come on. You want to come outside? Oh, yeah, you do. Looks like Molly's going to be joining us. Maybe she just wants to go out back. It's raining. You don't want to go out there. Okay, so I put the 14 mil socket on. And now I'm going to use my Milwaukee and hopefully it comes out. Oh. Hold up. What's going on? It seems like it's just twisting off. Maybe I don't use the Milwaukee and I use a wrench. Okay, I got you back set up on top of my wooden box. On top of my ladder. See what happens. Ready? Oh, it's twisting. Something's twisting. Oh! It's working! I didn't even know if this metal was weldable. Heck yeah. Okay, that makes me so happy. I've never welded a bolt or a nut to anything before to try and get it off when I've stripped something. And now it's gonna be my new go-to thing. Because I love welding. I thought it was gonna twist off and break because, as you can see, I did not weld the nut on straight. So when I started to turn it, it felt like it was twisting off or stretching or something. But yeah, that is super cool. Okay, time to swap out the part. Not trying to make a mess, so I come up with the brilliant idea of putting a 5-gallon bucket on my handlebars. So yeah, I'm gonna zip off this bolt right here, and then we'll throw the new one on, which is sitting right here with the new crush washers and everything. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna bolt this one up first. Yes, that way I can make sure I don't install it with it bolted on the wrong way. Smart man. Let's try not to strip the new ones. Oh jeez, my hand. Oh, that ain't going anywhere. Okay. That feels good. We'll leave that off just in case it's leaking. I can watch it and monitor it. But I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna pop off these 2 caps and fill it with some brake fluid, crack the bleeders down below and just let it gravity feed for a little bit while I do some other stuff. And we'll be good, but I gotta take off the cap first. I need an adapter. Look at that. Nice and brand spanking new. And there's fluid in here, so they do bleed test them, which is nice. So, or test them or whatever. Got 3 or 4, so you already know we're gonna use 4. For performance, baby. Be right back. And we're pouring. Doing it through the camera. Way too much. Perfect. So, right here on each side of the brake, my lighting sucks, but there's a bleeder right there. And then I play the fun game of whatever I can find in the recycling is what I use to catch the fluid. So we got a whipped cream bowl and like a cup of some sort. So, yep. I also have this bleeder over here cracked. As you can see, it's very dark, so it doesn't want to focus on it, but it's just right there. So they're both dripping, which is good. And I'm gonna monitor the level up here. It's not really dropping much. So I'm just gonna let it drip for a little bit, and then I'll have to start bleeding them, which is gonna suck with just one person. Maybe I'll just wait to bleed them until my dad gets home to help me. I got the cap all back on, and there feels to be some resistance now to the brake lever, which that thing had no resistance at all. So that is very nice. And when my dad gets home, we'll bleed him out. But yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the tie rods, because where are those things at? There they are. Look at those. They're shot. There's nothing left. There's so much wiggle back and forth in them here and on the inside. So they look like they're pretty simple to get off. So just 4 bolts and then I'll put the new ones on. So let's start assembling these over on the side. So welcome to the beautiful workbench I have set up right here. You can't see my face, I'm sorry. But yeah, I got the old ones off. They're in really bad shape. If I wiggle them, I can like basically wiggle them in almost every direction that they're not supposed to go in. Same with this one. They have movement back and forth. But I mean, they're supposed to pivot like this, but these ones move back and forth and forward and back. And I'm wondering if the tire ripped them open, because both of them are torn. The other sides are just fine. So that has me curious to, are these brand new ones just gonna get destroyed within 20 miles or the first ride? I don't know. Hopefully not. I'm just gonna count the threads on the old ones and adjust the new ones to the same thread. Looking real good. Okay, got both adjusted. Time to go throw them on the four-wheeler. So I just got everything installed back on, and you can see my handlebars are nice and straight and my tires are not nice and straight, sadly. I adjusted them to what those are, so they must have been a different length. I should have checked that, but I'm just gonna crack the nuts back loose and spin the things till the tires look straight enough. So yeah, that's kind of tragic. I didn't notice until I put the tires on. So let me fix that. If anybody who's watching in the video and saw me get to this point and see what I did here, props to you, because ain't no way I'm getting this bucket out. But I got an idea. I glued back together. Sorry, Mom. So I finally got my dad here now, so he was able to help me finish all this up. So what we did together was we bled the brakes, and they seem to work really well. And then also we did a little bit more fine tuning of the front tie rods. And now we just gotta throw these rims and tires back on and go test everything out. So here, I'll show you what we did with the brakes. So right here, as you can see, I can spin the hub perfectly, and when my dad hits the brakes, I can no longer, no matter how hard I pull, spin the hub. So the brakes are nice and tight in the front. Hopefully when I throw the tires on and go ride the thing, it's the same way. So we'll see. Featuring my welded nut and bolt. Heck yeah. So that clip of me accelerating back and forth in the garage, you can see that it kind of now stops the four-wheeler, which it didn't do that before, so I'll take it as progress. But also the steering, I was tilting the handlebars and there's no more play in the steering, so I'm super happy about that. And yeah, so I think the smoking gun is maybe the brake pads. I started to tinker with the calipers. I wanted to re-grease the slide pins, but one has a bolt on the top and then there's a rubber thing on the bottom. So I'm going to watch a video quick on what the heck's going on with those. And then also the pads, they have life left on them, but there's just a little bit left on each side. So maybe the caliper has to push out so much to where there's not a lot of force left once you get to like basically the max stretch of the caliper. So maybe if I get new pads that are thicker, it's less room for the caliper to have to move out, making there be more force or something. I don't know. But I'm going to watch a video on that. But we did a lot of work in this video, made a lot of progress. I'm super happy how this thing's coming along. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your recommendations on this thing in the comments. And yeah, because we still need to make this thing look really pretty. Because right now we've just been doing maintenance to it. So any ideas you have to make it look super cool, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Yep. And like the video if you watched this point. Bye.